Alright, well y'all, while I was editing my previous video, this video popped up and I thought this was even more interesting, so let's check this out.
Next we have the let's grab a coffee. This guy is literally just speed dating.
Okay, so this video is not to talk bad about coffee dates because I've already done that.
But you're about to talk bad about coffee dates and the low standard women who are okay with it. So let's go.
Where I'm at in life is that we cannot keep helping these women. They don't know their worth. They don't know they're worth more than a $3 drink. And us preaching to them is not going to change anything.
Is it really about knowing your worth though? Because a simple coffee date shouldn't determine your worth because you accepted it or you declined it. You're not worth more because you turned it down, and you're not worth less because you accepted it. I've taken a few women to nice restaurant dates and in the end wasn't worth 2 nickels, just worthless. So let's stop saying that women don't know their worth because they choose less expensive dates or simpler dates. That whole narrative is lame as hell. Like, some people like some things. You might come across a woman who actually likes coffee. That might be something that he picked up. Hey, I see you like coffee. Yo, let's go to a coffee, spot. It's y'all like people to pay attention to details. Some women, that's in their details. If we both like coffee, why not go to a coffee spot? But I'll let you continue.
Want to accept bare minimum. So we should just start letting them accept bare minimum. I know it hurts.
And who said coffee dates are bare minimum? As much as I see women with these Starbucks tumblers and cups and all this stuff, y'all like to show your nails with your cup and your lattes and everything, it just baffles me that you guys say that going to Starbucks on a date is bare minimum. Like,
it's because I want women to know their worth and know that they deserve a lot more. Because I didn't even know that this was a thing before social media. I've never had a man offer me coffee or to go walk. Like, I've never had that. So I didn't know that women were accepting this. I'm like,
it just depends on the type of man you're giving your time to. More attractive women, because she's a nice looking woman, would prefer the Pookies and the Ray Rays. They prefer the bad guys, the street type of guys. They don't like coffee. They don't go on coffee dates. They don't go for walks in a park. Why would they ask you to go there when they don't even do it themselves? They tend to be the ones who don't mind paying for sex. Maybe not by handing you money, but in ways of whining and dining you, giving you all these things you want. And then when it's time to pay up with the layup, y'all mad because he expecting sex in return. Imagine that. You expecting a luxurious, high standard date, but he can expect some cheeks. Now, in no way are you required to have sex with anybody after a date. That's your choice. If you choose not to, no is no and no means no. But also, he isn't required to wine and dine you on your demands either. You gotta pay to play out here. Ain't nothing free.
But reading the comments, I don't even think women are dating correctly. They're talking about, oh, I don't want to be chained down at some restaurant with somebody I don't know if I vibe with. Do y'all not get to know each other before y'all go on a date? Because I get a man's number and then we talk and we text for a few weeks. We might not even make it to the date because I have to get to know you first. I don't think women do that or men do that because men be so quick to try to take you out because they're trying to get some. So they're trying to do anything to get them close to getting some. So I'm like, if that's what y'all are doing.
See, now she's spitting because everything she just said is everything I've been saying. People move too fast. They want results right then and there. Nobody's putting in the work to get to know anybody on both parts. Strangers fucking strangers. Cause fellas, if you knew her before you even asked her out, you'll find out that she's really not interested in you. And ladies, if you made that man converse with you long enough before he got to experience you, you would see he's only trying to smash. If people did this one thing, you know how many baby mamas we wouldn't have? How many baby fathers we wouldn't have? Cause a lot of y'all are making babies with people you don't even know. Think about that's scary. Think about that.
And that's why it's not working. Like how we did it back in the day, talking on the phone, like now we got FaceTime, but it's like you should be doing that at least 2-3 weeks before planning a date. Because most of the time men are going to talk themselves out of something because that's what men do. Like I barely make it to first dates because we've been talking on the phone for a couple weeks and he said, because I give a man 3 chances to say something stupid. And if he says 3 things stupid or 3 things I don't agree with before the date, we're not going on a date. So therefore, I'm not sitting across from somebody I don't vibe with or somebody I don't know if I like. Because if we made it to the date, that means I really like you. we've been talking for a minute and I really like you. I don't go out with people that
Women want sex just as much as men want, if not more than men. Now, it's designing us as men to be fruitful and multiply, as they say. Listening to a woman talk long, she said something about, if you let a man talk long enough, he'll talk himself out. Fellas, listen to a woman long enough and she'll show you exactly what she wants. She either gonna, if she's so interested, she like you for some reason, she likes you. You can be as terrible as hell, but if you look fine enough for her, she gonna want sex for you. How many times have we ever seen women mess with niggas that we know good and down well he ain't add no value to her life, but because of the fact that he can dick her down, she'll keep him. She'll make every excuse for him. I mean, then you got those women who would deal with a man for whatever reason. He ain't shit. He don't look good, but he got money. He taking care of her. She don't love him, but he providing a lifestyle for real that she can't afford on her own. So women want those two things just as much as we do. We sit here and we make it up front about what we want versus them. They'll sit here and play the game on the back end. Neither one of them are better than the other. It's being done on both parts, because modern women are the new modern men. Women move like men these days. Modern women move like modern men these days. And I'm all for recognizing red flags and, all that whatnot. But a lot of women are waiting for you to mess up. They can mess up constantly, but none of that matters if you mess up. She just said 3 times and you out. But with women, it's, I'm a work in progress. I'm still healing. I'm damaged. And my whole thing, go do that on somebody else's time. Go be damaged and heal on somebody else's time. Because if I don't get the same grace as you to mess up and not be called out about it, not be scorned or chastised like a child about it, all right, this is what we doing.
that fast. Like, it takes me a long time to want to go sit across from somebody. But nonetheless, any man I've dated has never asked me to go get coffee. Now, this is not to say we have to go get a $300 meal, even though that's what I've been accustomed to, but I don't have to do that. They just gladly offer that to me. Some good dates I've been on that have not been expensive.
Because they trying to smash. That's the end game. Some men don't have a problem paying $300 for a date if they know it's getting them close to smash some cheeks. I'm not one of them, but they out there.
Expensive have been Six Flags. That was a fun day. I've been to the zoo. That was a fun day. We went to a science museum. That was a good date. All I'm saying is that it doesn't have to be bare minimum. Like, to me, coffee, ice cream, walk dates, soda dates, looking out the window dates, that's bare minimum to me, and I will not accept that. But I understand that there's women with low standards, and they will accept that. So I think all the low standard people need to just find each other, get married, so that all those men will be off the market, so that we don't have to deal with them. And that's where I'm at with it.
The last part was facts. All them bougie, self-centered, high demand, low supplying women should go off on the island where the men are okay with that childishness, and leave the real women and the real men here and let us flourish together. Because all that at the end of the day has no substance. Because at the end of the day, the looks gonna fade, the money gonna slow up, and all you have left is whatever personality you got. And that'll determine if you end up lonely or not. That's all I got for this video. You guys stay cool. You guys stay safe. Love yourself. Love each other. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.